Guys, welcome back to our deck profile. We're back here with Axel. He got top 4 at the OTS Championship in Crystal Tabletop Tournaments, Minnesota. Should I did that bad, but you know, whatever. But anyway, he was playing Labrynth, and I will pass it off to him.
So my deck profile is 3 Arianas, just because she's just the best star in the deck. 2 Lady, 1 Lovely. Just because there's some, I've seen some profiles that use 3. I would say 2 and 1 Lovely is already good enough, just because it will get a bit cloggy if you start drawing multiples of Lady. And then I'm also playing the IKEA version, so it's 3 Chandra, 3 Stovey, 2 Cool Clock. Now I've seen some people be on 1. I prefer 2, just because if you hard draw it, it's just a great way to start the turn. And then that's it for all the archetypal stuff here. For hand traps, we have Gamma Package, 1 Ghost Bell, 3 Ash, and 2 Nip. The Gamma Package is not bad in this deck, especially at 2, since Gamma's at 1, because you can just discard the driver with the furniture. Ghost Bell is just in case if you ever do do a mirror, Ghost Bell, you use it to hit Big Welcome. And then Ash for Branded and Nib for basically almost anything. Now for the spells. 3 Extra, 1 Called By, and 1 Labrynth. The reason why I went with Extracts is because I want Prosperities, and honestly you really don't need the extra deck in this deck. And then the Called By and the Labrynth is just an obvious choice. Trap card lineup is 3 Big, 2 Welcome, 2 Strike, 2 Imperm, 1 Vivid Tail, 1 Eradicator, 1 Daruma, and 1 Punishment. So I decided to cut 1 Imperm to add another extra trap. And then obviously these are just very standard. And then the Strike is to, in case they ever try ashing your Welcome or Big Welcome, you can just change Strike and still get it off. The Vivid Tail, I went with the Vivid Tail just because it's the free activation of almost all your Labrynth. Eradicator is an obvious one. Punishment is just really good removal or draw. And then I decided to main deck Daruma just because it's basically a free Book of Eclipse, and if your opponent is playing Link Monsters, it just board wipes them. And then it's also good against cash in case they were. One of the applications I used it in was whenever they tried Theosis target, I just chain Daruma and it'll just flip, so it'll fizzle. Then extra deck's kind of funky, but you really don't need the extra deck. 1 Anima, 1 Linger Evil in case you get E-Bleed. The Anima is in case you have to normal summon the Cool Clock and you can just take something. 1 Goddess to get rid of the towers. White Nightmare, 1 Unicorn and 1 Phoenix just for utility. 1 Bucephalus to send off a punishment, so then you can send Garura. A mini Zeus package with Dengirusu and Zeus. 3 Entes. 1 Garura. 1 Molong, because Molong is just simply good, especially dealing with Mirror Jade. 1 Omega. And 1 Chaos Angel. The Chaos Angel you can just make out of one of your furniture and one of your ladies. I've been meaning to get Muckraker for this deck, I just haven't found one, but if you have it, use it. Now for the side. 3 Draw, 1 Terrasol the Overroot, 1 Deck Devastation Virus, and 1 D-Barrier. The reason why I decided to side deck these 2 is because this one's only good in specific situations, and Devastation is just mostly for Sprite. And then D-Barrier is just for Sprite or a lot of the decks, or Pearly. 3 Evenly, 2 Magna, 1 Druis, and then 1 Harpies and 2 Skill Drain. Now, when I was in the OTS tournament, I never saw myself using these, so I would say cut these ones out for maybe back room removal or something else. But the rest of them work perfectly. Then that's it for the side. Then my matches were game 1. It was branded. That was 2-0 for me. Game 2, Marenses. That was 2-0 too. Game 3 was Math Mix, which was the one that hurt the most, because that's one of my favorite decks. But I went 2-1. And then round 4 was Sky Strikers. I lost that one, just because I'm completely unfamiliar with the Sky Striker matchup. And then game 5, I lost against Cash, just because I didn't open optimally. And then I also managed to bubble to the top 8. And then my first matchup for the top 8 was Sky Striker again, but then I ended up winning against that one. And then the last round was me against Todd. So we just played for fun at that point. But I ended up losing that one.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Axel, for the deck profile. And you guys got any questions about his deck, leave it down in the comment section below. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this. And yeah, leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe. We should see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.
Peace out.